Alright, bros. So, I had so much fun playing the first section of this game. We're going to be back with part 2. I got used to the game a little bit in the first section, so the duels will be going a lot faster from here on out. Let's go ahead and get right into where we left off at the Ultimate Great Moth Duel. After his win against Seto Kaiba, YuGiOh was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus. Pegasus. And this goes along with the story from the original anime still. I need to buy the original, like the full set of the anime. It's just so expensive for... It's just so expensive for the whole set. A dark dimension known as the Shadow Realm. Tell me, YuGiOh. Of course we believe there's magic in these cards. Everyone knows that. If I told you I didn't, what? Oh, I forgot about the Shadow game. These monsters can't be real. They're definitely real. The power of my puzzle. Come on here, let's get into this duel. YuGiOh boy. Oh, I forgot this is where he steals his grandfather's soul and then he has to go compete for it in the... Alright, I think I actually remember this part of the anime. 3 million grand prize and a chance to duel Pegasus, yep. First duel you faced off against Weevil Underwood. That's what it is. Weevil. Right. Weevil Island. You know, I remember, I feel like this guy was in the YuGiOh Duelist of the Roses game. Because I know a lot of the YuGiOh Duelist of the Roses game was like in the forest and that kind of thing. I feel like he was part of that, but I'd like to go back and play that game. Like I said, it kind of depends on if you guys enjoy the video game playthroughs instead of having like a constant YuGiOh opening or YuGiOh deck profile. I feel like this is something for us to relax on and enjoy, just as a like a side thing. Alright, we got main phase 1, we got Celtic Guardian here, we got Wasteland. Go ahead and activate Wasteland. Dinosaur, Rock, Earth. Say Earth. It does not. It just says Rock. So that does not include Celtic Guardian, I don't believe. We'll just go ahead and activate Graceful Charity. Alright, so we can do... Discard that. Draw. Let's discard. Burning Land. Alright then, that's not what we want. So this this story deck is a little bit interesting. Obviously we have some kind of fusion monsters in our extra deck here. I haven't taken a look at what they are yet, but we'll have to take a look. Okay. Oh, should we Mirror Force right now or wait? Let's wait. Oh, I feel like Mirror Force is not worth wasting at this point. Alright. That is a 1500. We can't do that. What is in our extra deck? Wow, that does us no good whatsoever. Alright, we're gonna have to go on the defensive. That opening hand was just not there. I remember, like, as a kid being so bad at YuGiOh Duelist of the Roses, and like I would just get totally wrecked in that game. Alright, so that helps us a good bit though. We got that mirror force, so that'll definitely help us come back here. Probably shouldn't Monster Reborn quite yet. We'll hold off on Monster Reborn for now. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we got 1300 off. We got main phase 2. Activate Burning Land, that way we can possibly win by having some burn damage in there. Alright, so now we can get burned. Let's get wild. Let's go Monster Reborn into... Let's get Monster Reborn into Celtic Guardian, just because. And then we'll normal summon Skull using Feral Imp. We'll get a battle phase. So we have Wabaku, that's great. Oh, I forgot he actually has Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I forgot the whole like the whole way this deck works. Someone actually suggested that I build a Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth deck in order to try and pull off the summon and like make a turbo variant, because it's a really hard summon to pull off. But you know what? I'm gonna have to get on that and try to actually make that deck now that I remember. Write that down on my notepad of videos to make. Alright, so he's about halfway burnt now. Yeah, I haven't watched the episode of the anime with Weevil Underwood in it forever. Probably since the first time it aired. That is one I have not seen in a long time. I totally forgot who Weevil even was. Alright, so that's probably going to be another Cocoon, I imagine. Because the vast majority of the monsters, it's either something like Man-Eater Bug, I bet, or... What's that? That was nothing important. I feel like this deck is, this game is going to be so much crazier once we get into the Arc V series and some of the higher up series away from like normal monster summoning. But I love classic Yu-Gi-Oh myself, so just like having grown up with that, I feel like for the people like me that know like classic Yu-Gi-Oh, this will be like, it'll be cool for everybody. And we'll probably bounce around a little bit, because to be honest, I have no idea about anything in the 5Ds era, or like I have no knowledge of the 5Ds anime, and I have no knowledge at all of the Zexal anime. Like I missed a lot of generations of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I basically know the first generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, a little bit of the second generation, and then like I know Arc V so far, so I'm kind of like out of it when it comes to that generation. So we may go from original to Arc V and just bounce around. It's over. I've won. New campaign duel unlocked, the Harpy Lady. Nice. That'd be fun to do. I hope that's the next one we get. A new booster pack unlocked, My Valentine. That's also something we're gonna have to look into, is like saving up a lot of these victory duel points and doing like a huge Legacy of the Duelist pack opening like on this game, because I think I'm gonna end up kind of like hoarding them. Alright, so we're gonna get to go face My Valentine, looks like. Trying to prize money. My My Valentine is probably one of my favorite original anime characters. I really like YuGiOh. I really like My Valentine and Pegasus. Those are probably my top 3. Because I know with YuGiOh, everybody loves YuGiOh, but I liked Harpy like back in the day before it had like crazy support like it does now with fancy stuff. But whoa! Oh, I was thinking like I didn't like it's losing its mind there. Oh, it's because mine was like AI choosing which position to go. And also, these episodes are probably going to be a lot shorter than that first episode. It was really long, and it's going to take me ages to upload, I imagine. So we'll try to keep all the episodes under 15 minutes or around 15. Here we go. What? Why can't we summon all? Oh, I forgot. We have Time Wizard in this deck. At least Joey has some normal monsters that have a decent attack, unlike some of YuGiOh's stuff. That's the one thing I don't like about some of YuGiOh's story decks. Earth, we'll discard. We discard Tiger Axe and this Gazugi, whatever this dude is. Alright, so we have Battle Phase. Axe Raider at 2200. Is that Harpy Chandler? What? I'm kind of confused. I don't know if there's something I'm missing, but Harpy Chandler is a really new. Like, that's a newer Harpy card. That's why I'm kind of confused as to how exactly they've done some of the effect work, or not effect work, but how they've done some of the campaigning work, because you get the option to play with a story deck duel, like you get to, you know what I mean. But it seems like it seems like your opponents have cards that they didn't have back then, so it's kind of offset. Or maybe Harpy Chandler was back there, we just got Harpy Chandler in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, which is not that far back. That was one of the packs that was it's blackout time again. Alrighty, blackout. This time we're actually going to edit all that stuff. So, back to our duel. I have Masaki. Why does it keep activating, saying I want to activate Kunai with Chain? Stop asking me. No, why would I want to activate Kunai with Chain right now? No. No. Oh my gosh. Literally like 18 times, like, do you want to activate Kunai with Chain? Would you like to activate Kunai with Chain? No. Oh gosh. I really did not want that to go down like that. Are we about to crash? Is that what's about to happen? We are. Okay then, well, that's alright. Past the end phase. So we're making very, very slow progress in this duel so far. What? This thing about tricked me into using Kunai with Chain. So we gotta figure out a way to not do that. Okay, so we just hit circle. It's like a speedy version of that. That's what we want to know. My goodness. It's gonna drive me mental. Battle phase, no, we don't want to activate Kunai with Chain for the 1800th time. Alright, so we finally got some damage on Mai here. We're going past the end phase. Yeah, I don't really know why you wouldn't use a story deck, like, because if you make your own deck on this game before you really go through some of the generations of YuGiOh, the cards you have available are just horrific. I got on this game while I wasn't filming to see like if you could actually build a multiplayer deck whatsoever, and it is just trash. I mean, you'd have to at least play through like 5D Zexal and Arc 5 without, I mean, you'd have to play through all of them just to get decent cards, be able to build any deck that was even decent. Okay, we do not want to use that effect. That could be very detrimental. If we call Time Wizard wrong, it would definitely set us back big time. I was thinking about doing Time Wizard just for the YOLO, like old school, but I don't want to risk that right now. Alright, so now we got Mai on the run. She's gonna be hurting now. Yeah, I feel like if you were gonna make your own deck, the only way to really make this game fair, if you did that, would be to start from the first generation and work toward the newest, because otherwise you'd end up, if you did it backwards, you'd be getting stuff that is way too overpowered and you'd be able to do this way too easily. So I feel like the most fair way to play the game is the story by far, just using a story deck, because that means it should be balanced. Alright, so we basically destroyed my Valentine. There's no other way to put it. We just massacred my... Alright, we're about 15 minutes into an episode here, so that'll probably do it for this episode. So we got some new cards unlocked, got some Harpy stuff unlocked, some dual points. We got Attack from the Deep, so completed 4 duels so far, so we got a lot more left to go, but like I said, we'll try to keep the episodes a little bit shorter from now on. So next episode will be Attack from the Deep, and I'll see you guys in another video.